Okay, let's start with this. Bruno Mars just tied Kendrick Lamar's record for the second longest #1 hit on Billboard's R&B/hip hop chart. Wait, Bruno Mars? The pop soul crooner? And he's matching one of rap's greatest lyricists? That juxtaposition alone makes me want to hit pause and ask, what does this even mean? Pause, because here's the thing, charts are supposed to reflect what's popular, but they're also shaped by genre politics, streaming algorithms, and the Recording Academy's weird love for certain artists. And Bruno Mars? He's become a fascinating case study in how legacy, genre blurring, and sheer marketability collide. Let's unpack the record first. 22 weeks at #1 for I Just Might, that's not just a song, that's a cultural moment. But here's what bugs me, why does this matter? I mean, sure, breaking records is cool, but when you look closer, this chart dominance feels less like a grassroots movement and more like a symptom of a music industry obsessed with nostalgia. Mars sound, those retro vibes, the polished Motown hooks, it's comfort food. And in an era where TikTok trends can kill a song's lifespan, maybe that's why it's lasting so long. People aren't just streaming it, they're replaying it. But does that make it better than, say, Kendrick's lyrical massacre on Not Like Us? No way. It just makes it more palatable to a wider audience. Now, the Grammys angle. Bruno's probably about to get showered with nominations again, right? And I'll admit, his wins for Record and Album of the Year weren't flukes. He's a craftsman. But here's my hot take, the Recording Academy's obsession with him feels like they're rewarding a safe, polished version of R&B while ignoring the raw, genre-pushing stuff happening in the underground. I Just Might is a great song, but calling it R&B feels like a half-truth. It's pop with R&B textures. And that's fine. Except when it starts eating up slots that could go to artists actually expanding the genre's boundaries. What fascinates me is the streaming era twist. This chart longevity isn't just about radio play anymore, it's about playlists, TikTok challenges, even meme culture. Mars' team probably figured out how to game the system by blending retro appeal with modern production. Compare that to SZA's Kill Bill, which dropped off the top spot after 21 weeks. Her song's narrative depth and Gen Z angst feel like a cultural reset, but maybe its age made it less replayable for casual listeners. So is the chart rewarding innovation or just comfort? And let's talk about Kendrick's record, 31 weeks with Luther. That's absurd. But here's the kicker, even if Mars never catches that mark, his 5 #1s, with a song that's half the runtime of Kendrick's, show he's mastered the art of the event single. He doesn't just release songs, he packages them as moments. Between Silk Sonic, his collabs with Cardi B, and now this solo run, he's built a career on musical FOMO. You don't just listen to a Bruno Mars song, you experience it. But here's the deeper question, does chart success even translate to legacy? Michael Jackson had hits, but his true genius was reinvention. Prince? Same thing. Mars is playing a different game, one where consistency and polish trump risk-taking. And maybe that's okay. The music industry needs both the safe bets and the radicals. But as we celebrate his 22 weeks, we should ask, who's flying under the radar right now, quietly building a legacy that'll outlive the charts? Because history remembers the innovators, not just the record holders. What's your take? Is Bruno Mars a timeless icon or just a product of a risk-averse industry? Drop your thoughts below, and if you're curious about how Kendrick's diss tracks shaped 2024's rap landscape, hit subscribe. We'll dive into that next.